Hey y'all, good afternoon. I have a video that I attempted to upload this morning for my new grad nurses. Just a bit of advice, something to help you before you begin your journey, before you make a decision. You may be having a hard time deciding what route you want to go in, and there could be some tempting offers. So I just want you to beware of the different types of offers that are out there. One of them being the sign-on bonus. You definitely want to read all the fine print before you accept any position, and you want to have full details about everything that it will require of you. So with no further ado, here goes this video. Good morning, y'all. Excuse my flyaways. I do everything to try to keep them down, but somehow they still end up getting away. So please excuse them until I find the right solution to that problem. But I decided to do a nursing video today just because it's on my mind and I haven't posted in a little while. So I just decided to do a video for my new grad nurses, just offering you a little bit of advice on one thing that you may not want to do whenever you're just graduating nursing school. And I know that some of you may be excited and just ready to get out there and start working, and so you just are ready to accept whatever job offer you can. And I know sometimes you just have to get your foot in the door some places to get where you want to be. You know, you have to, there's stepping stones to get to your goal. I understand that. But I don't want you to sacrifice your well-being, having your license on the line, possibly, and in some cases your sanity. I don't want you to have to sacrifice that. So I just thought I would offer a bit of advice to you. One thing, and it may be for you, it may not, but one thing I don't think is a good idea for new grad nurses is to go and work for hospitals and sign these contracts. These sign-on bonuses look really, really good. They look great. But let me tell y'all a secret about these sign-on bonuses. Some of them have $5,000. I've seen sign-on bonuses as high as $10,000 for nurses and new grad nurses. However, keep in mind that when you accept that sign-on bonus, you are pretty much signing a contract saying that you agree to work for the hospital, that particular hospital, for so long, however many X amount of years. You may be on a unit that you're stuck on that you don't like. You're tied into this one position, this one unit at this hospital, and you're stuck because you accepted a sign-on bonus. I know it looks good. You think, oh, so much I can do with that. I can put it towards my student loans, or I can get a house, put a down payment on a house, a down payment on a car, pay off some debt. So many things. You start making plans with this money. When you see it, it just starts looking good, and all you have in your eyes are dollar signs. But you need to understand the ramifications that come along with that. There's always some red tape. There's always the small print involved when it's dealing with things like that. Understand that you will not get all of that money up front. Of course, I mean, I think that's the obvious one there. You will not get all of that money at one time, is what a lot of people don't understand. You may get a portion of it after you have worked for that hospital for 1 year. You may get half of it, however the hospital does its rules. I don't know how they do it because I don't even know anybody who's done it, but I know that that's how it works. You don't get all of the money up front. You don't get the entire sum of money. You get it gradually over time, because that hospital is going to make sure. Understand one thing. I love nursing. I love providing patient care, but understand one thing. You need to know that the hospital is a business, okay? And whether it's for-profit or non-profit, you need to understand that they are going to run their business the way they need to run their business, however they see fit financially. They're going to do what is best for them, not what is best for you. I know you want to believe that your employer is looking out for you and they want to see you doing well and they want to see you succeed. Well, I do agree that they want you to take care of their patients, because it is a business, once again, and they want to make sure their customers, who are our patients, they want to make sure that they continue to get business from those customers or patients, or some, now they're calling patients clients. So you have to be mindful of that. You can still do what you want to do if that's something that you just feel like, I'm going to suck it up. I can do it. I can hang in there and stick to one employer for 5 years. I think I'm able to do this. Or you have a family and you don't plan on moving around anytime soon, and so you feel like you don't have any problem with that. Or maybe you've been a nurse tech on the unit, and so you're familiar with how it works. And so then you decide that, well, yeah, I'm going to go ahead. Or I know somebody that works on that unit, so I've heard nothing but great things about the unit. So I feel like I can easily commit to 5 years at this hospital on this unit. So it's just something that I want you all to be mindful of before you get too happy about seeing those dollar signs. I know it looks really good. Those dollar signs caught my attention too, and they know just how to market these positions, because they use bold, big letters, and they use like $2 or $3 signs, like sign-on bonus, $5,000, $10,000. I just want you to make sure that you're making educated decisions about these things, because you don't want to be stuck somewhere where you hate, okay? You'll be miserable and your anxiety levels will be up, and it's just not good. It's not healthy. And you cannot perform at your best when you're stressed out all the time on these units. And if you're being overworked and underpaid, and you're seeing this money once a year at the end of the year, this sign-on bonus, it's really not making a difference in your life anyway. It's not having much impact, because it's kind of like an income tax check, and you work all year just for this income tax check, and how soon is it gone? I don't know about y'all, but I haven't gotten an income tax check in a while. But when I would get my income tax checks, I would try to make it last as long as I could, but it just seemed like as soon as you get it, it's already spent. So just be mindful of that. These bonuses actually may not make a difference in anything that you have going on. So you have to consider all things before making those type of decisions. And I just wanted to drop a little bit of knowledge on you this morning. I know it's early, and I don't have any set days or times when I do my videos, but I felt this on my heart that it was something I needed to say. And that's just one of the things that I wanted to make new nurses aware of. Don't be so drawn in and attracted to these dollar signs that you get yourself caught up and stuck somewhere where you really don't want to be. Okay? So take that bit of advice. You can take heed to it. You're grown, so you can do whatever you want, but you've worked so hard to get through nursing school that you deserve to be somewhere where it's not going to be too strenuous for you. I know that some units will just be hard. Some days are going to be hard. Some shifts are going to be harder than others, and I mean, you're just gonna have some bad days, some bad shifts. I just had one last weekend. So there's no way to avoid that. However, I want you all to have the liberty of moving around whenever you're ready. Try to do you a good at least 6 months to a year, 1 year preferably, on the unit that you're on to make sure you get a nice foundation. And I would definitely say a med surg unit, just to make sure that you have a good foundation before you start branching out. However, if you sign a contract so you can get a sign-on bonus, you're stuck on a med surg unit and you cannot branch out as soon as you would like to. You're stuck there. And so you may want to go to the OR, or you may want to go into peds or some other specialty, but you can't because you're stuck, because you saw a sign-on bonus that just drew you in. It sucked you in, and now you're just stuck. And your friends are moving around and they're doing things that they want to do, and they're getting the jobs of their dreams. They're going into specialties that they've dreamed of going to, and you're stuck on a med surg unit. There's nothing wrong with med surg, okay? I work on a post-op unit, which is pretty much med surg right now. So, and it's actually med tele, because we're telemetry monitor. So there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. But keep in mind that I am PRN now. And so I can move around and pick up when I want and how I want, as long as I'm doing the minimum that the hospital requires. So just be mindful of that. That's all. I just want to offer you a bit of advice, because I don't want you stuck in bad situations. That's not good. And you can't perform at your best. You can't get your job done efficiently when you're dealing with so much in the background. So that's it, and that's all, y'all. I hope that you all are well, and I want you all to be blessed. Enjoy your Saturday, and if you're going to work today, or if you're at work today, I hope you have a great shift. Be blessed. Bye, y'all.